They're like what people get angry.
Nuwara Eliya, Little England, everyone's off their head. Today I'm coming to you from Nuwara Eliya, which is nicknamed Little England in Sri Lanka, and it was built by the Colonial British in the 1800s, and today I'm coming back to reclaim it. Not really, but I wouldn't glorify colonialism, but there is still a lot left over in this town. So today we're going to go around and see it and see what profound impact it has had on Sri Lanka today. So first off, we're going to go check out the central market, what is just over there and over here, and see what's selling. Maybe we can get some snacks. Anyway, let's go head there now. And just as I'm crossing the road, you can see these big little friendly homies, and they are horses what just wander around the town, and that is because there is a race course here. People do own them, but that is one of the things that was bought by the British. Hello, horsey. It's a horse. It seems like you've got this bit, which is the central market, going through here, what seems like a lot of sellers, and then you've got this bit over here where they are selling, looks like different types of food and drink. We'll check out both bits. We're going to go inside the central market part now. So there is loads of fruit and veg, but it all looks very, very fresh, which is generally a theme. Hello, sir.
Yes, come in.
Spices,
cinnamon, cardamom. Come inside looking.
I'll have a little look. Okay.
Come in.
Wow, so you have lots of tea?
Yeah, tea.
Yes, what teas have you got the best tea?
This tea, yeah.
Yeah,
Sri
okay.
Lanka.
Which is nice.
Yes.
Okay, don't think he understands. But how much do you sell like this one for, like a tea?
Tea, this one.
Yes, how much? Looking for price. Ah, okay.
1,200.
1,200.
Yeah.
That's like £3. Yeah, £3.
Sunset?
Yes. Okay. Okay. I'll buy this. This green tea, honey and melon.
Yes.
Yes, I'll go for this one.
One.
Just one. Yes, please. I have some tea, but it is not very nice, so I need another one. This one looks much better. Do you have change, sir?
No change, sir.
Maybe.
Coming from England?
England, yes,
Oh,
coming from England. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so
Thank you, sir. Yes, have a nice day. Okay, I wasn't planning on buying any tea, but he successfully hustled me. It's not the cheapest, but also, I'll put the conversion screen, it's not the cheapest, but the prices were actually labelled on it, so they were fixed prices, so I don't mind. Honey and melon, so yeah, I'll try that out later, but I'm sure it's nicer than the one I have back home. Okay, we're going to carry on going through the market. Sorry, sir. Lots and lots of fruit. I'm not sure on the general rule here, if you're meant to only get fruit what is peeled, to avoid, you know, my stomach absolutely itself, incense burning. I think they do that to keep the flies away, if I'm honest with you, but I'm not really sure. We are coming into the meat and fish part of the market, and as you can see, the floor gets very, very wet, which is very characteristic. So you got to make sure you're not wearing your sandals, although maybe, I don't know, personally, I don't like fish juices. And you can get the aroma of the fish, the dried fish there. But I think I do not need a dried salmon right now, so we're going to go back towards the actual food stalls and see if there's anything there. I'm a little bit hungry. I did eat breakfast in my hotel, but it was a bit on the petite side. So we are entering the food part of the market now. So let's go see what they have. Hello. Okay, I have a look and then I come. Also string hoppers, which are a very Sri Lankan thing. What else we got? These pancakes, I've had them before, they're actually amazing. And then these, they look like little donuts, but essentially, I think they're made out of dal. I have not tried one of them and I might do, because I want to try one. These like, I don't know, they're not really like samosas, they look like, they're called patis, maybe they're little empanadas. But we might try and get one of those, because they look quite nice. Just two of this one. There you go. Oh, thank you. Okay, they were 50 rupees each, and now we'll see if we can get one of those little donut things. Hello, two of this one. So they are 80 rupees, a little bit more, but they are thicker. They look like they got a bit more substance to them. Quite excited to try this, they look nice. Okay, we'll take a seat here. We've got our little snacks. I've just sanitised my hands, and we have got first these little guys. So it looks like, I have no idea, somewhere cross between like a samosa and a empanada, definitely very not Sri Lankan thing. But I don't know the actual name of these, but it cost me 50 rupees, which is not a lot, but let's give it a go. It's cold, but oh well. A bit crunchy on the outside, but the filling, pretty much the same as a samosa. That spiced, almost masala-y taste. Incredibly nice. If fresh, I'd probably give this like a 9 out of 10, but at the minute I'd give it like a 7. And then we will try the Sri Lankan donut, officially nicknamed. It does actually just look like a donut inside as well. There is no filling, but this one is hot, fresh, so I'm excited for this one. If you could imagine a savoury donut, but crispy on the outside. On the inside, I don't know how to describe it. Not bread, but like way more grainy than that. Nice. Maybe I think you'd need something to like dip it in almost. But I would say 6.5. Right, I'm going to polish both of these off and then we'll get the hell out of there. Okay, I have finished and polished that off. I've just washed my hands and I noticed everyone in there was actually a woman, which I'm not sure if is intentional. A lot of people working in restaurants so far in Sri Lanka have tended to be men. I know they've got a place in Kandyan where everyone who works there is female and it's like some sort of initiative, which is pretty cool, but I'm not sure if it's the same vibe. So for both of those as well, sorry, for all 4 of those, that cost 260 rupees, which essentially is, I think, just over 60p, so the value there is insane, definitely the local price. We are heading off out the market now. We are going to our next destination. We are just around the corner and approaching the post office. As you can see, we got the old English post box here, and it's got little times on it. I wonder if it still actually is in use. Can I post a letter? I'm not sure. But as you come up here, you see past the people, you can see this very grand building. I always think that looks a lot nicer than any post office I would see in England. Royal Mail could never. I got another post box in there, but that one is in the middle of a garden, so probably just for decoration, to be honest. What we are going to do, we're going to post a letter. I'm going to see if I can post a postcard all the way back home from here, and then I will let you know if it ever gets there. Who knows? Oh wow, they got this giant old letterbox here, nicer than any you'd see in England. But it says local, so it definitely is still in use. I don't know if that means local as in a few towns away or just not international, because we have a big old box this way, what is labelled as international. It looks like in here you can buy your postcard, so we are going to have a look and see if we can find one what looks like it represents our trip. This is Sigiriya, I've not been there yet, so that'd be lying. This one's alright. Trains and greenery, stuff I've definitely seen. They are 50 rupees. That is a sound deal. Hello sir, could I get this one?
50.
Yes, okay, no worries. Where do I get stamp?
Stop your contact.
Okay, thank you. Okay, postcard secured. Now I've got to go get a stamp from over here. Let's get this guy written. They've given me 2 stamps, I'm not really sure why. One was 20 rupees, one is 50 rupees. I guess one is probably first class and one is lower. No idea, but I'm going to write my little message now. Hope you're all well. I have not been eaten by a crocodile. I am actually in a town nicknamed Little England, but everyone is French. All the best. Now I'm going to write the address on, but I'm not going to record that because I don't need any of you creeping. So the stamps don't peel off. You've actually got to use the inconspicuous looking liquid. So you just butter it up, I believe, like that badly. Attempt to turn it over. And then smudge him on like that, I guess. And then put the second one on. Boink. Then I'll give that a moment to set on there. And let's get it posted. Let's pop him in there. Bye-bye. We'll see if he ever arrives. I will let you know and keep you updated. But we're going back out into the wild Nuwara Eliya, and it has brought the English weather because it is, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it is absolutely pissing it down. I'm gonna have to throw a jumper on, I reckon. Okay, layer acquired, but there is no sign it is gonna stop raining. I am gonna order a little tuk-tuk, so you can order stuff on the Pick Me app here, which is essentially like a Uber. They do have Uber here in Sri Lanka, but not in this smaller town, so you got to use this more local app. And it seems all right. I think you have to mostly pay in cash, but we're going to order it now. Get a confirmed pickup. So yeah, hopefully we'll get there then and we'll go to our next place. In this next segment, I've had to distort the audio to protect the driver's identity. As you'll see in the coming clips, there is clearly a dark side to the tuk-tuk scene in certain areas of Sri Lanka. Okay, our homie is arriving just here. Right, let's get in and out of this awful rain. Hello, sir.
Problems in this area. Yes, okay. No worries, yes.
People also not travel in this area. No, madam. Not coming to the metro wastage. That's the reason.
Oh, like
It's like last 5 days ago. It's a stop the picnic.
they like what people get angry? Oh, okay.
Normally, this area, a lot of tuk-tuk drivers, you know.
Yes, yeah. Okay, no worries.
This area, I think, had for one month completely stopped.
Well, there'll be no more.
That's the reason, sir. Not coming to the petrol wastage. That is a problem.
Yes, yeah.
Where are you, sir?
England.
England.
Yes.
Just 2 days ago, raining stopped. After that, nice weather this area.
Unlucky for me. Okay, so Ro has just stopped, and what he was saying was essentially is he needs to be careful. So when people use the Pick Me app, it is essentially frowned upon, and the tuk-tuk mafia going round and essentially penalising anybody who uses the app, because they can take and get more money from tourists by essentially ripping them off, which they can't do by using the app. So, yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's quite dangerous. That's why they park away. And there's been physical acts of crime and everything against the people. So you have to be careful and make sure if you get one, you don't expose, your own driver.
250 rupees.
There you go. Just for you.
Thank you, sir.
No worries.
Sir, you have my number.
Oh, yeah, on the, through there.
My
Okay.
number, take anything you need help, you can call me.
Okay, thank you so much.
Or any places you can call me.
Perfect, thank you so much. I appreciate it, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Wow.
No umbrella.
Yes, no, it's okay. Wow, oh, so much rain. After getting out the tuk-tuk, I decided to stop by a nearby hotel to grab a coffee, which ended up in a rather bizarre encounter. Okay, we've arrived at our location, and that is the aptly named London Eye Hotel. This is not my hotel, but we are here, and it is apparently the opening day, so there is a ceremony, a dance, and a lunch buffet. And I've managed to talk myself into it for free, so I think there'll be some questions, some photos, but it certainly could be interesting. But yeah, look around. Very nice. There is no one else here at the minute, but apparently it starts at 1:30, which is in about 10 minutes, so we'll see. Okay, we're going to go up and get food now. I'm not going to take my camera up because they're going to take photos of me while I get the food, but I'll show you the food once I'm sat back down, and we'll give it a little review. So we've got a little menagerie of stuff served in this banana basket and some boiling hot water. That's when you know it's safe. But yeah, there's all sorts here. We've got little poppadoms, got a little dal curry, and mango curry, which is literally pieces of mango. I've never seen that before, so I can't wait to try that. And this chicken, heavily seasoned. Let's give the chicken a go. The main course. Got a bone, but it's so flavourful. Wow, that chicken is absolutely fantastic. Really strong, a bit spicy, but a few more guests have actually arrived. But I'm going to try this mango. It's rock solid. I can't even get my fork into it. I'm not sure how you're meant to eat that. I will try the sauce, because I'm not sure you can actually eat that. It's the centre of the mango. It's rock hard. And it is cold. It's like a mango chutney. I think as a seasoning, wonderful. I'm not sure on how edible it really is. The rest though is great. Dal is my favourite thing in Sri Lanka, and we're going to try and get some on this poppadom. Never ever had a bad dal yet. What I can see stood outside is they've got traditional I think Kandyan dancers about to come in with their drums. This is definitely one of the weirdest side quests I've done. I was going to say it was an experience you couldn't pay for, but you definitely could, but I'm not. Okay, we have left the London Eye Hotel. I'm sure if you check their website, there will be 2 billion photos of me on there. But very nice, we got that entirely for free, the performance, the food. So if you come to Nuwara Eliya, maybe give them a check out if they're in your price range. Very friendly people, so can't complain about that. Little side quest I never anticipated doing. Anyway, we're continuing on the day, exploring Little England, and the rain is still going, but it's not as bad. It is just a bit drizzly and a bit crap. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, good, thank you. How are you?
How are you, your friend?
Yes, Jack.
Jack, it's okay.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
So my name is Sasi.
Sassy.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, thank you.
This is the comfiest tuk-tuk I've ever been in. Look at these seats, they're like car seats. If you've never been in a tuk-tuk, you'll know they're normally like, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, plastic and upright. This has got a lean back and everything. 10-10 tuk-tuk experience. Good job, because this one is a long one. We are going about 40 minutes away. Oh wow. Wow. Well, I didn't expect it to be so busy. Okay, so for a bit of context, we are in the Damro tea factory, which is absolutely heaving over there. And I actually thought this was one of the quieter factories. Obviously, I may be wrong, or the others are doubly as busy, who knows. We've arranged our lift back with the same tuk-tuk driver for the exact same price. He was very friendly. He stopped off at every little viewpoint and pointed things out to us. Although he probably was the least rushed tuk-tuk driver I've ever met. Like, bro probably averaged maybe 12 miles an hour. But it's nice for once not to be dragged around. We're going to go on a tour now. I'm not sure if it costs. I think it might even be free. I've got no idea about the tea making process, but I do know it is a big thing in Sri Lanka, what the British brought over. So, and is one of their main exports now. So it'll be interesting to see how it's made. Okay, the tour begins. We're going on a little mystery mission. It smells like my mum's kitchen. It does actually reek of tea in it in the best way possible. Reek is probably not the best word. Stench. You know, an aroma of tea. There you go, probably a bit better. Here you can see them all laid out. Sea of tea. How many cups of tea do you reckon you could make for that? Leave a comment. I reckon 2 billion.
3 types of tea: black tea, green tea and the white tea. And 2 plants, green and the red color tea plants. Black tea crush and the fermentation, green tea not crush, not fermentation. This process black tea. One lady collect 20 kilos per day. Then after but experienced ladies more collect tea, extra pay money. And 1 bag 7 kilos heavy. One lady collect 3 bags. Then after collect the leaves, put in this machine. Each machine capacity 2,000 kilos.
The women normally work in the fields, you know, plucking, whereas the men normally work in the factories. And that one woman is actually meant to pluck 3 bags a day, so 20 kg of tea per day. And obviously, if you are more experienced and put more, you earn more money. So it's a performance-based pay, essentially. So bad tea picker, bad money. So apparently the white tea is more expensive. For every 10 kilos you can make of white tea, you can make 3,000 kilos of black tea. So there's a massive difference. And apparently the white tea also has no caffeine in it, so I didn't know that. Don't know why you drink it then. But yeah, you can see the tea being separated down there, shimmied along. Also, when you buy tea in a supermarket, it is usually a blend of tea, so from loads of different factories, and that's why it's cheaper. Whereas if you buy it straight from the factory, it is the pure tea from that factory, and obviously it costs more. But I don't know if that doesn't mean it's nice though. Price doesn't always mean taste. But yeah, you can see all the plantations out there. The big sign, Tuk It is now called Damro Tea Factory. Some sort of rebrand. I think they got bought out, to be honest with you.
Tea flowers mixed together. Tea flowers good for the skin. This tea also you can reusable 2 times.
Okay, so here we have the different teas. We've got the white tea, which looks like when I haven't drank enough water, to be honest with you. And then we've got the much darker ones, that's the green tea. And then we've got different varieties of black tea. She did explain the differences. I'm not going to pretend that I remember everything. There is a lot of tea. We are about to try some of the tea. We have ordered a chocolate cake to go with it. And then we've got a giant pot of tea here. Oh my god, it's huge. But we are just waiting for the cups. So, thank you, sir. Classic cup of English breakfast tea. I mean, I hope I know what this tastes like. This was included with the tour, which was free, so you literally get a cup of tea for free. I estimate all the sales from the gift shop. And cake, we bought the cake, it was 450 rupees, so that's literally like £1, so cannot complain. I am going to be greedy and go straight for the cake. Nice and soft. Not a big chocolatey lad, to be fair, but okay. Cakes in Asia are normally shocking, to be honest with you, but that is very nice. Very airy, spongy, not that chocolatey, which is good for me. And then the tea, which looks boiling hot. Bon appetit. Believe it or not, it's like English breakfast tea, but a nice one, it's quite subtle. Seems less aromatic. Anyway, I'm going to polish these off and we'll get out of it. The tea tasting tour is done. We are leaving Damro Tea Factory, and it probably only lasted maybe 20 minutes, including time to drink your tea. But it is free and you get a free tea, so as long as you pay your transport here, it's pretty good. Hello, doggy. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, have a nice day.
Yes, have a nice day too.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Oh, right, we're out the Tuk Tuk. What a lovely gentleman he was. We are back into the town of Nuwara Eliya. We haven't actually been into the centre yet. But if you look around, it is less like Little England and more like a local town. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like an old shopping mall or even a stadium, to be honest, but it looks pretty closed and abandoned. So yeah, tons of shops around. We will go get something to eat in a bit, but first we're just going to have a little look around, see what we can find. It's a bit of a strange place because it's colder than anywhere else we've been in Sri Lanka. Everyone is wrapped up warm in coats and hats. You can smell ganja in the air. Good sign. First time I've smelt that in 2 weeks in Sri Lanka, actually. It does look a little bit rougher, to be honest, than other places in Sri Lanka. Wow, look at those cakes. I'm like a bloody chihuahua getting drawn towards sweet treats. Yeah, I don't know. The centre seems a bit dodgy. Rose knocking the New York homeless look over there. I've just seen spit all over the street. Very lovely. We're in the bus station right now, just cutting through, and they've got all this graffiti. Some of it's pretty cool. Hate racism, or all seem to have some sort of political message. It's a very bustling place. Okay, we've just come inside a shopping mall, and it is the most desolate thing in here. The only thing that seems to be open is the wine stores. I want spices, to be fair. But walking around the town, I've seen genuinely maybe 12, 15 like liquor stores. Way more than anything else. This is what I'm talking about. Like, look, that's the queue for the alcohol bit. Like, I'm telling you, Nuwara Eliya, Little England, everyone is off their head. If there's one good thing colonisation brought to Sri Lanka, it is this, the pub. So it's time to naturally go in and check out. We'll see if we can get a local beer. Right, we are entering the pub and going upstairs. The pub is a multi-level establishment. Wow, there's loads of people in there. Okay, perfect, thank you. Yes, okay, we sit in the corner, thank you. I certainly wasn't wrong about the alcoholic situation in Nuwara Eliya. If you look over there, that bro has got 400 bottles of beers just stacked up, smashed. I've never seen that in a pub in England. We've got a seat upstairs in the pub and we've got an alright view out there, but it's over a petrol station. You can see some guys sat in the back with a vegetable truck, and yeah, no one's really up here other than a couple of people. It's way busier downstairs. I don't know if we've been put up here just because it's non-smoking or because we are foreigners, but we have gone for this Lion beer, which is the most popular beer in Sri Lanka. I'm not really sure why it is called that, or why it is a lion, sorry, because there is no lions in Sri Lanka. It should maybe be called the chicken, because that is the national bird, or the jungle fowl, which is basically a glorified chicken. But we're going to give it a go. Wow. Quite subtle but warming. I would give that a solid 8.5 out of 10. I'm not really much of a beer drinker, but ain't bad. Okay, the fried rice has arrived. Thank you. Looks very simple, a bit boring to be honest with you, but it is just fried rice. Like, I didn't exactly order anything that exciting, but we'll give it a quick go. What I do like about the fried rice in Sri Lanka compared to like Southeast Asia is it's a lot less greasy and oily. It's a lot more fresh. There's more just vegetables, so I'm not just turbo bulking 24/7. But yeah, we'll give it a go. Not too much flavour, like I've said, but it's very fresh. So I'm going to polish off this rice and this beer, and then I'm going to catch up back with you, not here, but in Kandy, for the most important thing, what British colonisation brought to Sri Lanka. And Sri Lankans absolutely love it. So see you there. As promised, we are back in Kandy. And as you can hear, there's a lot of noise. And that is because we are going to a cricket match. And not just any cricket match, we are going to the World Cup. Now I know absolutely nothing about cricket whatsoever. So it's going to be interesting. Sri Lanka v Australia. Not Sri Lanka v England, unfortunately. I don't make the scores, guys. But you can see the amount of people up ahead. It is absolutely crazy. But yeah, so I'm not allowed to, we've got to go through security. I'm not allowed to take my phone in. Sorry, I am allowed to take my phone in. I'm not allowed to take my camera in. So I'm recording on my phone right now, and then I'll have to continue doing that. So the quality might be a bit different, so you have to bear with.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we've just bought a Sri Lanka bandana. I already have a flag, so I'll lock that one in after, but I'm going to put on the bandana now, and we'll see what it looks like. Sri Lanka. So we are supporting Sri Lanka today, not Australia. Sorry Aussies, locking in. I feel like that is vacuum sealed around my head and I probably look ridiculous, but here we go. Okay, we are through security fine, and the rules that you can and can't bring in are pretty wild. Obviously no guns, no cameras, and there's some other strange stuff, so like no perfume or anything. And you can see it's getting pretty busy though. Wild, man. Anyway, we'll see if we can get a better place. We've arrived a little bit late, but Australia are having their go at the minute, and it seems like they're doing all right. We have gone for the peasant ticket. No, but that's where all the fun happens. It costs 1,000 rupees, which the value for a World Cup game is actually insane. So you've got the really expensive VIP section over there, all sat boringly, and then we have got the slightly more expensive over there. It's actually not a huge stadium. There is a bigger one in Colombo, I think, but it's quite nice. Cannot complain. We're going to go over there now, take our seats. We've taken the seat. The first over is actually over, and Australia have ended with 70. I would say the ratio of Australian to Sri Lankan people there is generally about 98% Sri Lankan to 2% Australian, and some other random people like myself. Made my first horrendous TV debut. I cannot put a image on screen now. I got an absolutely set there with the guitar hands, but c'est la vie. Hello. I'm okay, brother. Thank you. People offering me beer and everything. I think the Sri Lankan flag might have something to do with it. It's crazy, the energy here. We're going to go now and get some food though, or drink. Food-wise, the selection is intriguing. We've got noodles, but they look a bit like instant noodles, and the portions are tiny. I'll see if I can show you. Yeah, like instant noodles like that. These baby little portions. That is not going to do anything for me. But then there is also no MSG, guys. But essentially like hot dogs, burgers and stuff. So we'll see. I'm not a big, I would rather get Sri Lankan food, but that is not on the card, so we're going to have a look at this and hopefully get one there. So I'm not really sure. We've got some little chicken thing and then ominous burger with patty in, which I cannot quite describe, if I'm honest. Could be vegetarian for all I know. And then over there we have got some hot dogs. We're going to get a hand on one. Amazing. Thank you. What a lovely interaction. Anyway, we got the hot dog, no ketchup, or raw dog in this one. It's got a bit of a, I don't know if that's all skin on it. The hot dog foreskin. Anyway, let's give it a go. I think that definitely might be chicken. The bread's really nice and soft. Hot dog, decent, not too flavourful. But hello brother, how are you? As I was saying, for only 300 rupees, pretty good value. You cannot complain. I'm not saying probably 6 of them not. Okay, yes, well done. Yeah. Yes. authentic Sri Lankan hot dog. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I'm not a huge hot dog fan, but that's pretty decent. And then we're back to the game. It looks like I'm practicing at the minute. I'm not sure if they're swapping sides. That's what I'm here for. I want to see Sri Lanka back, because I think that's when everything's going to go a little bit mental. Sri Lanka are up now. Spotted the one and only ice cream man, so we're going to try and get his attention over there. Hello, sir. What do you have? Yeah, two. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, vanilla ice cream secured. Looks pretty good. We've got for Wonder Cone. I've never heard of that. Cornetto, essentially, or at least it looks like a cornetto. We're going to crack him open now. Fortunately, filming and trying to eat is a ridiculously difficult task. Up there with surgery. That boy looks pretty good. Buddy, that was not on the cards. Imagine if I had no allergy. Dead. Not a stack. Nice though. Tastes like a Snickers / Cornetto combo. If you like your nut, I'd give that a 9 out of 10. Never mind. Seen about literally 20 people get ice cream from this bloke. I think he's got an infinite ice cream glitch in there. The TARDIS of ice creams. I want to know the Sri Lankan man's secrets. Subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.